In the 19th century, playing your favorite tunes was a bit more complicated than just popping in some earbuds. Playlists back then came from mechanical music boxes, which were the first machines to play recorded music. And I'm about to meet a man who makes them. In Montpelier, Vermont, the golden age of mechanical music is alive and well, thanks to Jonathan Herz. Jonathan gives voice to the forgotten composers of 19th century music boxes.
I use a sort of antique detective work to try and figure out how to reproduce the 19th century musical box. I managed to decode the tunes that were written on antique cylinders. The information is there on a cylinder if you can read it.
And Jonathan is the only music box maker in the country that has engineered a way to do just that.
It's a matter of figuring out where the pins are in the original and then reproducing them perfectly.
So Jonathan created a computer program that scans the old cylinders and creates a kind of digital blueprint.
I need to take every one of those notes that you see on the screen and change them into a line with two pieces of information: what tooth you're playing and at what moment in the tune you're going to play it. And I can tell the pinning machine exactly where to locate the pin.
What is this machine called?
The Jonathan Herz pinning machine.
You made this?
I did, yeah.
Wow. It takes Jonathan's pinning machine about 36 hours to insert 5,000 to 6,000 pins made of music wire into tiny holes in the brass cylinder. The pins on the turning cylinder pluck teeth on a steel comb. But first, those teeth need to be tuned.
This is our stroboscopic tuner. It tells us the very precise pitch. So there's a tooth I've already done. Now, the one below that, hear how high that is. We've got to grind that down a lot before we even get close to the correct pitch.
A piece of metal below the tooth holds it into place while Jonathan grinds it to the correct pitch.
You want to give it a try?
Sure. Moment of truth. You ready, John?
Give it a try.
Is that right? That's perfect.
Beautiful. Nice
Yes.
work.
Okay, what's next?
Next comes dampering. There's a tiny hole on the end of the tooth.
Into that tiny hole goes a tiny wire. The wire's job is to stop the tooth from vibrating after the note is played.
If the tooth is vibrating when the pin hits, it makes an unbelievably irritating noise, a sort of a wah.
The damper wire stops the tooth's vibration so it's still when the next pin comes around.
Then as the pin goes up, the damper wire is pushed out of the way and the pin plucks directly on the tooth.
The pin cylinder spins on an arbor. That needs to be shaped, and back in the day, it was done by a blacksmith. And of course, Jonathan knows his way around a forge.
Well, I had a few years as a blacksmith before I was a music box maker.
Wow, talk about using traditional methods. After Jonathan forges the arbor to the right size, he finishes it back at the shop on the lathe. Next, Jonathan cooks up a 19th century recipe of rosin, sand, and shellac that glues the pins in place.
We're going to pour this into the cylinder, so to get cement against all the pins with a hole in the middle, we'll put it on a lathe and spin it, and centrifugal force will push the cement to the sides and leave a hole right through the middle.
Jonathan makes over 134 parts for the mechanism, either by hand or by tooling on custom machines he's engineered himself. Jonathan's music boxes cost between $5,000 and $9,000. When the mechanism is assembled and ready to play, he puts it into a poplar wood box made by a local Vermont woodworker. The faux rosewood finish is traditional for 19th century music boxes, and the top design is marquetry. It makes the perfect home for Jonathan's masterpiece. Ah, music to my ears.